Yo, what is up with y'all, man? It's Evan on the track, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how to build your own brand. Now, I am a music producer, so it's going to be kind of geared in that direction, but this information is basically universal, so meaning that any business endeavor that you have, anything that you're trying to do that's entrepreneurial, it will work for that. Number one, when it comes to building your own brand, your social media presence has to have some type of aesthetic. And when I say aesthetic, it basically means some type of look. So you need to have a nice profile picture or a logo. Now, it's two ways that you can go about this. When it comes to your profile picture, you can either have a picture of you kind of showcasing what you're doing. Let's say if you are a music producer, maybe a picture of you cooking up. Or if you do something else, let's say you're a barber or something, you cutting hair, like some picture of you, that captures you in your element, working on your craft, kind of locked in. You get what I'm saying? That is very legit, and it's gonna come off to other people like, yo, they see your profile picture when you post a story, this guy's legit, he's focused, this is what he does. And the second avenue that you could go for when it comes to your profile picture is basically choosing a logo. Now, you're gonna have to kind of do this regardless, but when it comes to your social media, you could have this as your profile picture. Now, you want to have your logo something that is like visually appealing, something catchy, because we all know the YouTube logo and the Instagram profile picture circle is fairly small. So you want something that will grasp people's attention and, make them remember it. If they see it, they know what it is. A good example of that is any brand that's popping now, like Nike or something. You see the check, you know what's going on, you know what that is. So have that in mind when you're picking your logo, especially if you want to make that your profile picture. Number two would have to be your bio and your social media presence. Now, your bio has to be something that is captivating, or it could be very simple. You get what I'm saying? When I say captivating, I mean basically if you have any type of achievements, put that in your bio. Let's say your business did really well one year, you got some type of award, or you sold a certain amount of products, or you've worked with someone notable, you have collabs with someone notable. Maybe throw that in your bio, because when it comes to customers and people that are going to support your business, it's always fire to see that something you're supporting is going in the right direction and has some achievements and trophies, under their belt. So anything that you think that you've done that's worth mentioning to your new customers, put that in your bio for sure, bro. It definitely adds value to what you have going on. And when it comes to your presence, personally, I recommend that you guys have to come up with some type of schedule to post what you do, bro. And I know I'm using the producer and barber example a lot, but that's just because it's the first thing that comes to mind. But you need to be posting what you're doing, bro. If you're making a bunch of beats, you need to try to post, a few a week on your Instagram page, especially if you're just starting out, to get your name out there. If you're a barber and you're cutting hair and you cutting somebody fire, or you're cutting somebody notable, or even if you just did a great job, you guys need to showcase your work to the world. And one thing that I always say is that when it comes to entrepreneurship, bro, no one's gonna promote you unless you promote yourself, bro. You are your biggest supporter. You are your number one fan. People are not gonna catch on, right away. It's gonna be you. So you have to have faith in yourself and promote yourself. Like, no one's gonna do it until you grasp that concept and you get to a certain level. But right now, this time is for you. You gotta root you on. You get what I'm saying? So post yourself constantly. Post your work constantly. Never be afraid to share what you've done. Never be afraid to share something that you created. Any piece of content, bro. And I know how that insecurity gets when it comes to pressing that post button. But you guys have to understand that, like I just said, bro, no one's gonna do it. No one's gonna promote you unless you promote yourself. And who cares, bro? If you impact only one person, if only one person likes it and comments, just one person says, wow, this is fire, you did your job. Just one, bro. Like, and we know on Instagram, man, it's gonna be more than one. So if you look at it like that, bro, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So always keep that in mind when it comes to, your social media presence. Number three is when it comes to engagement and finding clients, customers, anybody that you want to target to purchase your products on these social media platforms. So with that being said, bro, especially on Instagram, you guys have to understand your demographic. And a lot of people don't look into that. They don't see it as that deep. But put it in perspective like this, right? Let's say, I am a producer, right? I know my demographic from all of my analytics on Instagram, on YouTube. I check who are the most likely people to spend money with me, to engage with my products, my content. and I've noticed that it's the ages from 18 to 24 males. So I know I can X women out of any ads that I run. Only males are buying my content. Only males are buying my beats, sound kits, and they're all from the ages of 18 to 24. So what does that do? Let's say I want to promote something. I can now run ads on the demographic of 18 to 24 males. I'm already Xing out all of the women in the world. I'm like, when I'm running these ads, like, you guys have to understand what your demographic is. If a woman is selling makeup or something, she is not gonna run ads or target audience men. She's gonna target women 18 to 35 or whatever the age is for a woman buying makeup. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example. Same with cutting hair, bro, or being a barber. It's all about you understanding your demographic and how to target and market to that audience. You have to figure that out. Most people don't look into that, so they're not even getting their content and their videos in the right spaces, in front of the right eyes, to get engagement, to get sales, to get content. So your brand has to be, it has to be in unison with what you are. You got to figure that out. Figure out your brand identity. And number 4, the last thing that I would say goes into building a successful brand is networking. Now, when it comes to networking, bro, it's kind of subjective, because everybody networks differently. You have some people that just grind it out and they wait for powerful connects to hit them up. Those connects might see you get added or posted or tagged in a story, and then they reach out to you. Or you could take a more aggressive approach, and you could constantly reach out to people with some type of notoriety. Maybe try to get some type of brand collab. Maybe try to collab with larger people that are in your industry. That works too. But you have to just work at your own pace when it comes to networking, and just be genuine. People don't like fake energy, and a lot of people can sense that from a mile away. That's the only reason why I would slightly encourage the networking tactic of not being super aggressive. Just grind it out on your own, and then let those people come to you naturally. Or maybe once you're at the same status, or just maybe a little below, you could reach out to those people that are higher than you. Because when it comes to being very, just starting out and then trying to reach out and collab with people that are way farther ahead than you, it just makes it a little harder. They see your Instagram isn't really that popping, or you don't have a whole lot of clout or notoriety in that industry, and they might just ignore it. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just better to focus on yourself for a while and then get into the networking process later. But with those 4 tactics, man, I really think you guys can build a successful brand no matter what industry you are in. I'm telling you, if you take these into account and everything, I really hope you guys learn something. So make sure you follow me on everything. Like, comment, subscribe. I have ebooks for all of my producers, sound kits for all of my producers. Everything I do is all in the description below. So like I said, man, tap in with me.